Welcome to the environmental pollution course. This is Upender working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering in Andhra Engineering College. Today I would like to explain about environmental sanitation methods for the social gatherings. So before to know about environmental sanitation methods for the social gatherings, to know about what is meant by the environment and what is meant by the environmental sanitation methods. So coming to environment. So environment is defined as our surrounding nature of the atmosphere. It consists of the biotic and abiotic things. Biotic means the living things and abiotic means the non-living things. So coming to the sanitation, it refers to the measure taken to maintain the clean and hygienic surroundings for the protection of the public and the public and the ecosystem. And coming to the environmental sanitation, it refers to the measures taken to maintain the clean and healthy surroundings to protect the human health and prevent diseases. It includes the safe supply of the drinking water, proper disposal of the human excreta and solid waste, control of the insects and rodents, food hygiene, and maintenance of the clean housing and the public places. By reducing environmental pollution and controlling disease causing organisms, environmental sanitation plays a vital role in improving the public health and the quality of life. Our 2BT topic is the environmental sanitation methods for the social gatherings. So in this social gathering, especially meal and fairs. Fairs means the food festivals, and meals means meal gatherings at the functions like marriages, etc. So social gatherings such as community meals, like festivals, religious functions, weddings, and public fest involves large number of the people at one place. And proper environmental sanitation is essential to prevent foodborne and waterborne infections and environmental pollution. We have to properly follow the environmental sanitation to prevent the waterborne diseases and foodborne infections. So in this social gathering, first of all, to follow the safe water supply, adequate supply of the safe and potable water for the drinking, cooking and washing utensils and hand washing. The drinking water should be protected from the contaminations and stored in clean and covered containers. And separate water arrangements for the cooking, washing and cleaning purpose. And here to follow the water properties like physical, chemical and biological parameters. To monitor the storage tanks and frequently disinfect the storage tanks. And use of the approved water purification methods where necessary. Second one is the food hygiene and safety, environmental sanitation method. Preparation of the food in clean and hygiene surroundings, use of fresh ingredients and avoidance of the stale or spoiled food. Proper cooking of the food to destroy disease causing organisms, and protection of the cooked food from the dust, flies and insects by covering. Serving food with clean utensils, avoiding wear and contact, timely distribution and consumption of the food to prevent the spoilage. In this food hygiene and safety environmental sanitation method, to provide the hygienic food and quality of the food to the people. So here preparation of the food in the clean and hygienic surroundings. first point, and second one to protection of the cooked food from the dust and flies and the insects by covering. Here these 2 points are the most important in the food hygiene and the safety. And the third method is the sanitation of the food handlers. So food handlers should be medically examined and free from the communicable diseases. If in case the food handlers having the some communicable diseases, it will easily spread to the others. So here properly medical examined the food handlers and then allow into the food distribution. And the second point is the maintenance of the personal hygiene, clean clothes, trimmed nails, hand washing before handling food. First of all, here the food handlers to follow the must and should personal hygienic system like cleaning clothes, trimmed nails, hand washing before handling food, use of the gloves, head covers and apron wherever possible, proper training on safe food handling practices. And the fourth environmental sanitation method is the waste management. It is a very important method in this here in every social gatherings like meals and fairs, some waste is generated. Preparation of the food and after the completion of the meals and fairs parties will generate the lot of waste. So we have to maintain the waste properly and to collect properly and disposal safely to protect the environment. Provision of the adequate number of the covered bins for solid waste collection, segregation of the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, regular removal and safe disposals of the food waste and litters, prevention of the waste accumulation around eating and fair areas. So here segregation of the biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. In the meals and fairs, biodegradable waste is the wet waste like food items and vegetables, vegetable peel, etc. And non-biodegradable items like disposal plates, paper plates and polythene covers, food bags, etc. These all are comes under the non-biodegradable waste. Here collection is very important and the segregation is also very important. First of all, here the segregation of the biodegradable and non-biodegradable is the help of the different bin systems like blue bin and green bin system. The next method is the drainage and the wastewater disposal. Here the proper drainage to avoid the stagnation of the wastewater. If in case water is stagnated, the bad odors comes out and the increases the flies and rodents to the surrounding atmosphere. So to maintain the proper drainage to avoid the stagnation of the water, immediate removal of the wastewater from the washing and cooking areas, and maintenance of the clean surroundings to prevent the foul odors and mosquito breeding. The next one is the vector and pest control. It is a very important method in this one. Control of the flies, mosquitoes, rodents and other pests, elimination of the stagnant water and open food waste, use of fly traps, insecticides and proper waste handling, protection of the food areas with the screens or covers, and cleanliness of the venue. Here regular cleaning of the eating areas, fairgrounds and surroundings, sweeping and washing of the floors and pathways, dust control measures, especially in open fairs, adequate lighting and ventilation in the covered dining areas. In this environmental sanitation methods for the social gatherings, vector and pest control is also very important, and cleanliness of the venue is also very important. Here, vector and pest control methods to eliminate the mosquitoes, flies and rodents with the help of elimination of the water stagnation. We have to follow the proper drainage system, to maintain and inspect the drainage system. And here the drainage system is directly connected to the municipal sewers, so it is very easy to elimination of the stagnant of water, because the scavengers or the municipal scavengers are regularly monitor the drainage systems. It is very easy to elimination of the stagnant water with the help of the municipal sewers. And use of the fly traps, insecticides and proper waste handlings. The next one is the cleanliness of the venue with the help of the scavengers on the personal cleaning persons like sweepers and cleaners. So we have the sweeping and the washing of the floors and pathways regularly. And dust control measures, you have to follow the dust control measures, especially in open fairs, and adequate lighting and ventilation in covered dining areas. The next method is the health education and the supervision. It is a very important method in this. So here display of the hygiene and sanitation instructions for the food handlers and the public, and special training conducted for the food handlers here, and some supervisors are appointed for the training of the food handlers, and display of the hygiene and sanitation instructions for the food handlers and the public, supervision by health authorities or the organizers to ensure compliances, and immediate action in case of the sanitation lapses or the health complaints. So here the immediate action in case of sanitation lapses or the health complaints. The next method is the emergency and safety measures. It is a very important method. Means if in case any food poisoning happens, so availability of the first aid facilities or the arrangement of the immediate medical assistance in case of the food poisoning or the illness in that fairs or meal parties. So proper arrangement of the immediate medical assistance compulsory in big fairs or the meal parties. Proper crowd management to avoid the unhygienic conditions. So actually the crowd is increases in seen in the main meals and the fairs. So proper crowd management is okay. If in case improper handling of the crowd management, so causes the unhygienic conditions. So to follow the proper crowd management for avoid unhygienic conditions. And here the fair and the exhibitions in India or the vibrant temporary gatherings for the entertainment. So actually fairs and exhibitions in India these are the temporary gatherings. It means 1 week or 2 weeks for the entertainment purpose. Commerce and cultural exchange ranging from the local small scale to major national events. A fair is the gathering of the peoples for the variety of entertainments or the commercial activities. Fairs are typically temporary with the scheduled times lasting from an afternoon to several weeks. It showcases a wide range of goods, products, food items and services, and often include competitions, exhibitions and educational activities Fairs can be thematic, focusing on the special industries or the interest. So types of the fairs, variations of the fairs including art fairs, agricultural show, and festivals, health fairs, etc. So in that art fairs, including art exhibitions on the arts festivals, book fairs in communities and schools, provide an opportunity for readers, writers, publishers to come together and celebrate literature. Country fairs, US or county show like UK, a public agricultural show, it exhibiting the equipments, different type of equipments helpful for the crop growing and yielding purpose, and different equipments for the plugging purpose, different equipments for the chemical spraying purpose, etc. Animals, sports and recreation associated with agriculture and animal husbandry. And festivals, festival fairs like an event ordinary coordinated with the theme, example music, art, season, tradition, history, religion or the national holiday. And next one is the health fair, an event designed for outreach to provide the basic preventive medicine and medical screening. Historical reenactments including Renaissance fairs and Deccan fairs. Thank you.